I'm ABC 17 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Jessica Hafner with a weather alert day update as I'm tracking the potential for winter weather that is still scheduled to move in on Thursday morning. Some minor forecast changes for you. It does look like we're going to see less of a chance of any rainfall at the beginning of this because the cold air is going to start moving in quickly. So I'm expecting light to moderate snowfall to start moving in before sunrise for areas west of Highway 63, with snowfall continuing through much of the morning and afternoon, moving east of mid-Missouri by around 5 or 6 o'clock on Thursday evening. Wind chills are still expected to be a problem for much of Thursday through Sunday, so our weather alert day will extend beyond when the snow stops falling through Sunday morning. Still expecting anywhere from 2 to 5 inches of snow. 2 to 4 is the range for most of our area, but we could see some isolated higher amounts, especially up towards Highway 24 and across northern Missouri. Gusty winds are going to be a big issue by Thursday evening. We could see gusts up to around 40 to 45 miles per hour, causing those extreme wind chills to settle in very quickly on Thursday. So that could cause slick road conditions, very low to almost zero visibility, and drifting on the roads even as the snow comes to an end on Friday. The entire area in a winter storm watch. This will likely get upgraded to either winter storm warning or a blizzard warning as more data starts to come in. Likely have that upgrade by tomorrow morning or early tomorrow afternoon. This starts on Thursday morning and will continue through Saturday morning as conditions will still be very windy into much of Friday and early Saturday morning. A lot of the country already under wind chill warnings or wind chill watches. The lighter color here indicating states they're under a wind chill warning. That includes almost all of the Dakotas, Nebraska, much of Kansas, and the entire western half of Missouri. And for us, that means we are going to see the wind chills likely becoming very dangerous very quickly on Thursday. That will expire on Saturday afternoon as winds finally start to die down. We can expect wind chills to be anywhere from around 15 to 30 degrees below zero, with some spots getting below 40 degrees below zero, especially across far northwestern Missouri. Here's the snow tracker for Thursday. I've trimmed this back a little bit since you saw it earlier today. Likely going to see that snowfall coming to an end by around 5 or 6 o'clock. From there, the winds will start to pick up and continue blowing around that snow through much of the day. Already starting to feel the effects of this system off to our north. These are current temperatures, not wind chills. So you'll see that Arctic air starting to move in across the far North Dakota region back into Montana. That cold air eventually going to start spilling in our direction here as we get towards Thursday and Friday. Things are quiet for this afternoon. Been tracking a lot of cloud cover, managing to make it to the upper 30s today and likely going to get back into that zone again for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the future track. This is updated a little bit since this morning, but still expecting a dry morning on Wednesday. If you have any travel planned, we should be in the 20s in the morning. Now, as we get into Wednesday afternoon, getting close to 40 degrees, we're still dry at this time, but notice those snow showers starting to move in before sunrise on Thursday. We'll stop here at 5 a.m. Quickly, our temperatures are falling from the 30s down into the teens before the sun even rises on Thursday, and that means most of this is going to be falling as snow. And as we get into the afternoon, that starts to push on to the east. This future track model pushing this out a little bit earlier than others. Right now, we're going to call it right around the evening commute, but hopefully most of you can stay at home as this snowfall starts to move in. But by late afternoon, early evening, we should start to see snow tapering off to the east. That said, the threat for travel conditions is still going to be a problem getting into Thursday night and Friday morning. These are the actual air temperatures by Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. We'll be in the single digits, but those strong northwesterly winds will drop the wind chills. Now, as we get into Friday, this is what the temperature is going to be in the lower, just below zero, but it's going to feel like around negative 30 to 35 in the morning. Winds are still going to be picking up to around 30 miles per hour. That's going to allow that blowing snow to continue for much of Friday morning. Here's what our latest snow tracker looks like. I have not changed this a whole lot, pushed up the higher amounts a little bit farther north, but generally most of mid-Missouri still in that 2 to 4 inch range, possibly seeing some isolated 5-inch amounts. Likely, if that were to happen, it would be from Paris to Moberly to Brunswick and points north. Farther south along I-44, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches possible through Thursday evening. And then again, the snow is going to come to an end, but check out these winds. Wind gusts on Thursday afternoon, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's going to whip that snow around and reinforce that cold air. Into Friday, still have wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. That's going to keep blowing the snow around through much of the morning. Winds start to ease, but we still have gusts up to about 30 miles per hour, allowing those wind chills to drop. So this is what it feels like by Thursday afternoon at noon. This is as the snow is still coming down. Feels like around -20. As we get the snow out of here, the temperatures are going to cool down even more, and with that blanket of snow on the ground, that should allow temperatures to drop down below zero, but it feels like around -30 to -35 on Friday morning. Things start to improve a little bit as we get towards Christmas Eve morning, but still brutally cold out there. Anywhere from around 5 to -15, almost -20 is what it will feel like getting into Saturday morning. Here's the traffic tracker. Still expecting no problems into tomorrow night, but by Thursday, conditions rapidly deteriorate as I'm expecting those roads to be covered with snow getting into late Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon. Even as the snow stops, it'll be tough to treat because we could have some drifting on the roads, and with those extremely cold temperatures, anything that accumulates will be tough for that salt to treat. So try to stay home if you can through at least Friday morning. Here's the Christmas weekend forecast. Things do slowly start to improve. Still very cold on Saturday morning with wind chills around 5 to -15. And as we get into Sunday, Christmas Day, our weather alert day finally comes to an end. We should start seeing some more sunshine and temperatures get back into the mid-20s. If you do have to braid the roads on Thursday or Friday, make sure you have these things in your car. Make sure you have batteries as backup for your phone or a flashlight. A first aid kit, always a good idea. Make sure you have plenty of gas in your car. Fill it up if you do have to head outside. Make sure you have that extra phone charger, non-perishable food, and water, especially if you end up getting stranded because it's going to be extremely cold the next few days. Another way to stay updated the next couple of days is download our ABC 17 Storm Track weather app. That's a free resource. You can find those links on our website, abc17news.com. There you can get updates with our insider blog, the future track, the radar, and any warnings or alerts, as well as closings that might come in for your area. We're going to have much more coming up tonight on ABC 17 News at 5 on how area road crews are preparing for the storm.